In a quiet village, there lived a young girl named Maya. She was incredibly talented. She could paint beautifully, sing with a voice like honey, and write stories that touched people's hearts. Everyone in the village believed Maya would become something great one day. She had dreams too, big dreams. She wanted to become a famous artist whose work would inspire the world. But Maya had one serious problem. She couldn't stick to anything. Maya would start something with great enthusiasm, but after a few days she would lose interest. She started learning guitar but gave up after 2 weeks. She joined a painting class but stopped going after a month. She began writing a novel but left it incomplete after just 3 chapters. If you're listening right now, help me prove something wrong. My mother said I wouldn't even reach 1,000 subscribers, but I believe stories like this deserve to be heard. Help me show her that these tales matter. Please subscribe to English Story Tales, and let's keep breathing life into stories that were never meant to stay silent. Now, let's continue. People around her would say, "Maya, you have so much talent. Why don't you finish what you start?" But Maya would just smile and say, "I get bored easily. I need something exciting to keep me interested." Her parents worried about her future. Her teachers were disappointed. They all knew she had potential, but without consistency, that potential was going nowhere. One day, the village announced an art competition. The prize was a scholarship to study at the best art school in the country. Maya's heart leaped with excitement. "This is my chance," she thought. She immediately started working on her painting. For the first 3 days, she worked day and night. Her painting was taking beautiful shape, but on the fourth day, she felt tired. On the fifth day, she thought, maybe I should try a different style. On the sixth day, she got distracted by a new hobby, pottery. By the seventh day, her painting was still incomplete. The day of the competition arrived. Maya looked at her half-finished painting and felt deep regret. She couldn't even submit it. Meanwhile, a boy named Leo, who was less talented than Maya, but worked on his painting every single day, won first place. That evening, Maya sat in her room, staring at all her unfinished projects, the guitar with broken strings, the incomplete novel, the half-done paintings. Tears rolled down her cheeks. She realized something painful but true. Talent without consistency is worthless. She knew she had to change, but she didn't know how. That's when her grandmother came to her room. Her grandmother was a wise woman who had lived a long, fulfilling life. "Maya, my child," her grandmother said gently, "I've been watching you. You have a gift, but you're wasting it." Maya looked up with tearful eyes. "Grandma, I try, but I just can't keep going. I lose motivation so quickly. What should I do?" Her grandmother smiled and said, "Come with me. I want to show you something." She took Maya to the backyard where there was an old, giant tree. "Do you see this tree?" her grandmother asked. "Yes, Grandma." "This tree wasn't always this big and strong. When I planted it 60 years ago, it was just a tiny seed. Every single day, I watered it. Some days I was tired. Some days it rained and I thought, maybe I don't need to water it today. But I did it anyway. I watered it every single day without missing once. And look at it now, strong, tall, and giving shade to everyone." Maya listened carefully. Her grandmother continued, "Maya, success is like growing a tree. It doesn't come from one day of hard work. It comes from doing small things consistently, every single day. You don't need to be excited every day. You just need to show up and do the work." Maya asked, "But Grandma, what if I feel lazy? What if I don't feel like working?" Her grandmother replied, "Then you work anyway. Feelings come and go, but discipline stays. Let me give you 3 simple rules to build consistency in your life. 1. Start small. Don't try to do everything at once. Choose one thing and commit to it for at least 30 days. Just 30 days. After that, it will become a habit. 2. Work every day, even if it's just for 15 minutes. Don't wait for motivation. Motivation is like the weather. It changes. But if you work every day, even a little, you will build momentum. 3. Track your progress. Keep a journal. Write down what you did each day. When you see your progress on paper, it will encourage you to keep going. Maya felt a spark of hope. She decided right then that she would change. She chose one goal: to complete a painting in 30 days. She made a schedule. Every day she would paint for at least 1 hour, no matter how she felt. The first week was hard. There were days she didn't feel like painting, but she remembered her grandmother's words: "Work anyway." So she did. The second week was easier. She was starting to enjoy the routine. The third week, something amazing happened. She didn't need to force herself anymore. Painting had become a habit. By the end of 30 days, Maya had completed the most beautiful painting of her life. But more than that, she had learned something far more valuable. Consistency is the real secret to success. A few months later, another competition was announced. This time, Maya didn't just start with excitement. She worked on her painting every single day, step by step. And when the results came out, Maya stood on the stage as the winner. Holding her trophy, she looked at her grandmother in the audience and smiled. She remembered her grandmother's words: "A river cuts through rock not because of its power, but because of its persistence." From that day forward, Maya never gave up on anything again. She became a successful artist, not because she was the most talented, but because she showed up every single day and did the work. And she held on to one lesson for the rest of her life. Talent may open the door, but consistency is what keeps you in the room. If you feel this story should reach more people, please like and share this video, and don't forget to subscribe to English Story Tales to stay with us. I'll be back again with another inspiring story. Till then, be patient, be thankful, and keep moving forward.